the in vitro fertilization. We are talking about surrogate motherhood. We are talking about test tube babies. What is the position of Islam in light of Maqasid Sharia under this? Let me give you just one scenario. You know, that is, by the way, my area of PhD research. My area of PhD research was to compare between the establishment of parentage or paternity according to Sharia and the contemporary scientific technologies. That was my area. There was an issue. Suppose a husband is married to 2 wives. One wife, maybe the elder one, she has children. Therefore, she has no problem with producing. But the second has a problem with producing. Especially whenever fertilization takes place, the fertilized egg goes out as a miscarriage. Are we together? Now, is it allowed in Sharia to practice surrogacy? Surrogacy means we use the womb of the first wife who is okay with producing. In other words, the semen of the husband is made to be fertilized with the ovum of the second wife, and then after fertilization, this is planted into the womb of the first wife. Is it allowed? Because the second wife also wants the enjoyment of having a child. And once this child is born, of course, the child has been created out of the ovum, even though it has been carried by the first wife. What is the position of Sharia in light of Maqasid Sharia? The Islamic Fiqh Academy studied this issue. In the first sitting, they said there is no problem. Why? Both are his wives. What is the ruling? What is, which proof? They said, Surah Al-Mu'minun and Surah Al-Ma'arij, وَالَّذِينَ هُمْ لِفُرُوجِهِمْ حَافِظُونَ إِلَّا عَلَى أَزْوَاجِهِمْ أَوْ مَا مَلَكَتْ أَيْمَانُهُمْ فَإِنَّهُمْ غَيْرُ مَلُومِينَ. We are not allowed to use our private parts except to our wives, isn't it? So, I'm the husband, both of them are my wives, therefore this is allowed. You see Maqasid Sharia? Do you see the interpretation? You see drawing of the rules? But you know, the Islamic Fiqh Academy has a practice. After the ruling has been passed, according to Usul Fiqh and Maqasid Sharia, all those who attended must sign on it. So many of them signed and signed. When the paper was presented to Abdullah ibn Abdul Aziz ibn Baz to sign, as this is the position, he said, Ana atawaqqaf. For me, I don't sign. I don't disagree, neither do I agree. I'm in the middle position. You get my point? That is how significant Usul al-Fiqh is and Maqasid al-Sharia. When Ibn Baz did not sign on the first time, it made other members of the Islamic Fiqh Academy to go back and research, to go back and read. Why did Ibn Abbas, who was the Mufti, Ibn Baz, the Mufti, did not sign? After rereading and reviewing, the second meeting said it is not allowed. It is not what? Why? It is not allowed because of 2 things in light of Maqasid Sharia. Number 1 is, yes, I have a relationship as the husband between the 2 wives, isn't it? But the 2 wives have no relationship between the 2. This is a different woman, this is a different woman. Therefore, you as the second woman, your ovum is not allowed to be developed in the uterus of the other. You have no relationship. You see? That is one issue. That is one reason. The other reason is, it is going to create confusion in maternity. Who is the true mother? Who is the biological mother? Who is the Sharia mother? When Sharia is defining the mother, hamalatuhu ummuhu wahanan aw wahan. In Sharia, the mother is the one who carried. Are we together? Now, the source is from another woman, carrying is in another womb. Sharia says, hamalatuhu ummuhu wahanan ala wahan. The mother is the one who carried the pregnancy. The mother is the one who gave birth. That is one issue. Are we together? Secondly, they said that, by the way, it is possible that the ovum might have been from the second woman. Then it was planted in the first woman, thinking that the source is the second woman, but it might not be with certainty. Because through the reproduction system, it is possible that the fertilized egg can get out secretly, and then actually the man fertilizes the first woman, and therefore both the egg and the worm is for her. So look at the way how significant we need usul al-fiqh in this era. We need to address all those issues. But when we are addressing them, we address them in light of maqasid al-sharia and depending on where we